Ning, are you there? Ning is supposed to be moderating for me. Hi, ladies. So, Ning, are you there? Say hi, please. Okay, so Ning, will you be able to post us up on the community chat? Do you have access to that? If not, then I have to go back to the chat. Or is anybody else able to do it? Okay, just give me a minute, okay? Hello Ning, are you there? Are you still there? All right, so Ning, this is what we are going to do. We are going to just pin up the house rules, and then I'm going to just start with we have done actually Kelly's this morning, and I think Shruti should be taking the Gillies, Kelly 35, right? So I'm very excited to be able to show you more, and now it's more about Birkins. So if you have any questions at all, if you want to get access to this really wonderful, amazing library of Hermès products, please join us. Say with me, tell me what you want to see, and those of you who are behind the scenes, please say hi, right? Please say hi and let me know who is there. I would really love to know who's watching, silently watching. Hi MB, jewelry will be tomorrow. Right? And some of them have I think during lunchtime I went over to take a look at what are the jewelry pieces that I will go through, and very, very excited. They are mostly my type, go big or go home kind, and quality wise they will be just slightly a little bit better than quality of the gems will just slightly be slightly better than what I usually do at another location. But having said that, the pricing will just be a tad higher. But the design wise, I love. Okay, so join me tomorrow onwards, all right? And no, don't worry, right? So those of you on Instagram, please hop on to luxurypromise.com. Let me you guys right here to Google at whatever lovely bags that I have right here. Okay, awesome. So besides MB, who else is here? We cannot have 6 people here. So those of you who are on Instagram, please hop on to luxurypromise.com. Right, I am going to take a sip of my favorite kiddie drink. This drink is awesome. I like. Very, very super sweet. It's like diabetic sweet, but it's actually melon with milk. I know it's weird, but I love it. So ladies, and here's got bits of fruits inside, which is amazing. Okay, so ladies, I have brought down the big guns, right? You cannot have 5 people here. That is sad. That's just sad. But anyways, let me know who are the 5 people here besides MB. Now, we have sold Gillies this morning, right? And I still have 2 Gillies available here. But I must say that the pricing for this 2 pieces are really good. We have more like this denim, but denim is always premium, so you know, be prepared to pay a little bit more if you want that very rare piece. Now I have got exotics, right? Orange. I just bought this down, which is amazing. The price is going to be crazy. It is actually lower than most of the exotic that you see, and it's very, very close, right, to very, very close to the resale price for brand new normal leather pieces, which is insane. Hello Iman. Iman in the house. Hello, how are you today, Iman? Missed you for the last few days. I think you might be busy. So Iman, if you are here to look at the new ins, I mean, you have snagged a really, really great piece, but I do have some new in pieces that I would love to show you guys. Right, so shall we go on to the new ins, please? Right, so where is everyone? Like, is this a weird timing for all of us? Right, I think we are waiting for UK to be awake. I saw Rina message me, so Rina should be awake. So I think you guys fell asleep with me and now you're waking up with me, or maybe didn't get to sleep because of all the crazy jewelry shows. But well, this is going to be one of the last few bag shows that I have from here, right? So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to just ask me. All right, so I am going to just go through the early bird special. Are you ready? Rina, did you hear me? Did you hear me calling out to you? Right, I just saw your message, so I know you must be awake. Did you sleep at all? Did you sleep at all? Because you were awake just now, and then now you're here. So Rina walked away with the most amazing Chanel jacket or Chanel blazer, right? So well, Rina, did you sleep at all? Now, some new ins for today. These are the new ins which I feel that all of you must take a look at. You went back to bed after. Really? So you were in bed, then you woke up to get the jacket, and then after that you went back to sleep, did you? Okay, so Rina, I'm gonna have jewelry pieces from tomorrow onwards. I requested for more necklaces and earrings, so hopefully you will find something that you like, although your collection is already wonderful, right? Nobody can have too many jewelry or bags or clothes, right? So anyways, ladies, these are the two. I think for those of you who are here, I mean, it is 5. Like, why? Like, where's everyone? Those of you on Instagram, please do hop on to luxurypromise.com. All right, so over here, these two are the yes, I'm excited too. So these two are the new in pieces from today, this morning, right? So I think we really need to wait for more people. I'm sure the 6 of you have seen this already, the 7. All right, so for today, right, these two are the new in pieces, really amazing colors that we don't usually see. Should I go to the magic window? I feel like we should go to the magic window. So let's go to the window to just admire these two pieces again. You never know, right? When you know, it might just call out to you and be like, hey, buy me. Buy me. Let's take a look at the pieces from the magic window. But today, right, it's a very, very hot and sunny day. I'm telling you that my phone refused to charge itself because it says charging will resume when the phone is in the is at a normal temperature. That's how bad it is. But anyways, ladies, this is going to be, look at this color. I mean, despite the blinds, let's move a little bit more here. Okay, so this is how it looks like in the light. Isn't this summer in a bag? This is summer encapsulated in one hot bag. This is a Kelly 20 that you can see is a newer Kelly 20 with all the seals still on. I mean, it's mangled, the seals, because of the opening and closing, but it seems like this bag has been barely used. Yeah, it's probably like used once or not used at all. I don't know. But with this, it's very difficult to use with this turn knob sticker. So I think it's hardly used, right? This is bird yucca, which is named after a fern or a plant. Sorry, a plant, like a fern plant, leaf. Right, so this is yucca, which is essentially a very good mix of a perfect match, mix of green and yellow. So this is literally how summer looks like when you walk in the fields, right? This is going to be the color that you see. So this is what yucca, and this piece is going to be your like new piece, but at a much at a lower price than your usual Kelly 20 that is new in box kind with receipt. Now this one is full set as well without receipt, but it will be at a price, a very good price of £19,500, which essentially you're getting something like new, but you're just paying like £3,000 lesser than what you would usually pay for a new piece that we usually see at the other brand new location, right? So over here I have the glycine. Okay, this is one tasty Kelly pochette, right? So as you guys know that Kelly pochettes are like so elusive right now. All right, so elusive, this Kelly pochette. So Kelly pochettes, we have several in stock, and this is the newest piece of them all. Now we have some blue pieces. Right, we have some blue pieces that are from, we have it in Singapore and we have it in Australia, but this glycine piece, which is a perfect match of like mauve Sylvester, right, just a little bit lighter, and it's that dusty pink color, which is just so sweet. All right, and it is also, you'll be surprised, it's a new in, but it's going to be the same price, right? The same price as the pieces that you can get in, say, the blue pieces that you get in Singapore and Australia. So I priced them the same. So in case you want to add another piece to your selection, or if you're thinking about a Kelly pochette, you can add this into your list, right? A color to consider, right? So glycine is a dusty, like a powdery mauvey pink kind of color, right? And this is in Swift leather and at $12,995, right? $12,995. It is actually up at £13,200. right? But if you're really interested in getting it today, it will be at $12,995 for you. Okay, so $12,995, which is the same price as the covert, and also the covert is in Singapore. And then we have a, if I'm not wrong, is it a blue de Prusse or blue Zanzibar in Australia? So it was a blue color, right? So you can add this to your consideration, right, at £12,995. All right, let's get something pinned up there, okay? We cannot have no bags up there. So I am going to let you pin, which one shall we pin up? Do you guys want to look at 35s, 25s, or do you want to look at 30s, right? So I have got some great buys here, so I'm just going to pin some of them up, right? I had this one, which I'm going to do special prices for, your Kelly, your Birkin 25s, all right? And this is going to be your 9026 4791, 9026 4791. We're going to start with the hot Birkin 25s, okay? The hot Birkin 25s at 9026 4791, which is a gris pearl with palladium hardware. Gris pearl with palladium hardware. All right, so ladies, I don't know where everyone is. Like today is like awfully quiet. Is everybody just jeweled out? I got a feeling like jeweled out, like everyone has been like glued to the live shows since morning. So anyways, there you go. This is the gris pearl, and it is in with the silver hardware, Swift leather piece, 16,000. I know it's up for that price, right? But it's going to be at £14,500. It's going to be at £14,500, right? Because we are doing a special Birkin show, so it's only right that you guys get steals, right? So £14,500 for today for the Grippo. All right, so I'm just going to pin up some of the deals that I can give you, right? So you should, if you are this time around, if you're looking for a 25, it's just something that you can consider. All right, so the next one that I have is just a color that everybody loves. I know, Iman, it's okay. It's good to have you here. Like, you know, now is the best time for you to be looking at what's available, what is the rough price range, right? And take the plunge when you're ready. And it's always great to have a familiar face behind the screen, although I can't see you, I can feel you. All right, so here you go. This is going to be your 90263603. 90263603. Right, this is your Vert Veron. Yes, Vert Veron. This is going to be your Vert Veron. Right, with silver hardware, with palladium hardware. I love palladium hardware, and actually we have two. We have palladium and we have gold, but the gold piece is £1,000 higher, and I really love palladium, so I decided to make this the special piece. Okay, and of course, if you like this piece, right, if you like this piece, please just let me know, and we'll try to see if we can work our sums out, okay? But so far at £15,900, it's still a very fair price for a Birkin 25 in Togo. Fantastic color and rather new, okay? D-stamp, like above year 2000. Like those that are crazy priced are usually the much older pieces, but the much older pieces are also very hard to come by when it comes to Birkin 25s, because in the past, right, we get more 30 and 35s, in fact 35s. So right now you can see a lot of 35s in the older vintage or pre-love market, right? Because in the past people usually get 35s or buy 35s, which is now why you see a lot of 35s. In order to see 25s at a good price, you still do have to wait for another 5 years or so. Okay, right, so this is going to be Anemone Birkin 25, which is one of those pieces that is at £14,995. So these are some of the pieces that I can do at £14,995, which makes them at the top of the list. Like good size, good colors, and good price. Okay, £14,995, Anemone with palladium hardware. And then just one of the last few 25s that I can do crazy deals for is going to be this one. Now this is going to be your 90268078. 90268078. This is your rose pourpre that is rose purple, that is very, very close to actually magnolia, but magnolia is a little bit more pink. This one has a little bit of that purple tone in it, right? So a little bit darker, if you like, right? And this is going to be at $12,995. $12,995. So out of all these four deals, out of these four 25s, now this is the best deal. Okay, this is the best deal for you, the rose pourpre. So if you like a pop of pink, right, a pop of color to your outfit, right, or your wardrobe, then this is something that you should really consider, because at $12,995, it's really, really hard to find a Birkin 25 like excellent condition Togo leather, not in Swift, that is at this price range. Okay, $12,995. Right, so if you are considering 25s, I have these few 25s that are at a really, really good price. All right, so today, right, this is also one of the new ins. This is magnolia. Okay, this is also one of the new ins today, and this is going to be your magnolia. So very, very close, right? But like I said, this is just that a little bit, not a little bit, more pink, and this one now you can suddenly see the purple. But the wonderful thing about Hermès pieces, right, is that the minute I take this away, this looks pink, isn't it? But when you put them together, suddenly you can see that pink color shine through for this one, right? So this is going to be a new in. This is a new in, the Magnolia, which is a different leather actually. We can do this at, this is going to be, this is newer, that's why pricing will be a little bit more, right? This will be at your 13,500 pounds. Yeah, 13,500 pounds for this Magnolia piece, right? So I'm going to show you the condition, not the condition, the leather, because this is one leather that we don't usually see, right? So it's good that, you know, we know what's available in the market, right? So I would say, right, deal-wise, the rose pourpre is really good because it's Togo leather, right? It's a safe and it's a very well-liked piece, like a well-liked leather. All right, so I'm going to show you the Magnolia close up, right? And just the lights, here you go. Right, against the light, can you see that this beautiful, almost shocking pink, right? I want you to concentrate on the leather. Now, this leather is called Novilo. This, I know, Rina. You know, I always try my best to make sure that my prices are great so that you guys get a great deal, so that at the end of the day, right, if you use it, cost per wear will be low. Not lower, but low. All right, so I want you to take a look at this leather. It's called Novilo leather. Novilo leather. Okay, so this is, I wouldn't say it's a special leather, but this leather, right, is a new addition to the Hermès selection, right? So this leather is not, is seldom seen, so people might not be so used to seeing it. It looks very Togo, but you can see it's much flatter. On photograph, it nearly looks like it is, Swift. Nearly. I know, Rina. So, Shruti jumped on that. But I do have another Gillies Birkin that is a well-priced piece too, right? Not not as crazy as the Kelly 35, but it's still good. I need a second job. Yeah, I think I do too. Like, can you recommend? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, too excited. Now, yes, Iman, if you got a good second job, right? Like, can we have you know, those kind of like work online kind of job, right? A second one just to fund our shopping. I think it's necessary, very necessary. I would love that too. Please recommend me. All right, so this is the Novilo leather. I just want you guys to have a look at the selection. So Novilo leather came out around the year 2015 or so, I think, right? Because when I first saw it, I was like, what leather is this? Right, I was thinking, is it like Togo, but a little like something is like a new Togo leather, right? So this is a Novilo leather, just to let you have a feel and a look at it, right? So I would say deal-wise, right, if you are getting the Novilo leather, you might as well get the Rose Pourpre, because Togo leather, consistent, safe, and always well loved. Okay, not to say that the Novilo is no good, but I mean, I love it, but I think it should be the same price. Yeah, the same price as the Togo leather piece. So Novilo leather is slightly thicker, right? And structure wise, it, as you can see, the structure is since it's a little bit thicker, it sits a little bit more upright than your Togo leather, right? So that's the main difference. There is no cons, because this is literally grained leather, so it is not as smooth as what you think. So if you ever have a chance to get a Nobilo leather piece at a great price, right, better than Togo leather, that kind of pricing, just grab it. Do it. It's good. Okay, so since we are at Birkins, well, I know I have deviated with one single Kelly, but how can I not do this? This is a new in, a fantastic color. Oh my god, look at it. This is my favorite kind of color, dusty pink, right? 12,995. I know, although it's a new in, it's going to be all at the same. It's just the same price as what you always get for a Kelly pochette. So if you're still in the market, looking for the right color, jump. Okay, now this is a Raisin Birkin 30. Now I know I sound like a broken record, but this is also one of the star deals that I have, so I'm just repeating it until we get the right person coming along, right? So this is going to be your Birkin 30 Raisin. This is also a new in, right? Relatively new, right? It came in only when I came here. So this is going to be a Birkin 30, and it is going to be your 8990. All right, so Ning, do you mind helping me to check if this is Sing 90290338? 90290338, right? This is going to be at your 8,990 pounds for a 30. A 30 that is not mangled inside, is just a good color. And also, what else? It's in a great leather, right? It is a Togo leather piece. I know, right? How is it still here? I don't understand, right? I don't understand, because for a Birkin 30, this is insane. This, I can't even, some of the Birkin 35s can't even match this price, which is why I think like this one should really, really go. All right, and when we are talking about the 30, since we are talking about 35, I have a great deal for that 30, right? And I am going to go to another great Birkin 30. I wanted to go to this one, but then suddenly my eye, right, went to this piece. How can I not? So this is going to be, this is one of my favorite gray, right? It's very, very close to Gris Moet, which is my absolute favorite, right? It has, Gris Moet has got this little bit of like a gray, a little bit of blue in it. This is gray taupe, and then Gris Moet is gray blue, okay? So this piece is your Gris Asphalt, which is like a middle ground for gray. So we have light gray, which is this Gris Pearl, new in, right? This Gris Pearl, and then we have this, which is Gris Asphalt. So just so that you know how crazy this deal is, right? I'm gonna tell you that this is a Gris Pearl piece, and yes, it's with gold hardware and it's a Clemence piece, right? But this piece is a D-stem piece with gold hardware, right? This one, the lowest I can go is going to be like at your 14,500 pounds, okay? 14,500 pounds, the lowest that I can go for a Gris Pearl in Clemence leather. But if you consider the specs, right, if you consider the specifications, right, this one is going to be a notch higher. Why? Because it is Epsom, right? People generally love Epsom leather. Like, I know it's a 50-50, all right? Not everyone loves it, but for me, I swear by it. I love the structure that it gives, and also the color that, the brilliance of the color that Epsom leather gives. It is a little bit brighter and less matte than all the other leathers, okay? So this, for example, Let me just give you the SKU for this. 90251084. 90251084. 90251084. Okay, so we are talking about 14,500 pounds, right? 14,500 pounds. So for this gris asphalt, it's going to be 12,900 pounds. 12,995, sorry. Now, every time I do 995, you know that I should actually be selling it way above that 13,000 pound mark, okay? Why? Because it is literally like trying my luck, okay? I'm playing with fire here. Like our finance director is absolutely going to kill me. Right, SA, the black crowd is a fantastic price. I know, I sound crazy, but how can it be a fantastic price, Yan? Don't be stupid. But yes, it is. When I tell you the price, you will know how silly that is. But anyway, this is going to be 12,995, okay? Well, if I have to make it 12,009, somebody's going to grab it at 12,009, I will do it. Okay? My head is literally on the guillotine for you, right? And I feel like this one is really a good deal. You know, if I compare 14,005, 12,009, it makes sense. Hot color, good neutral, kill for it. Right, now we're going to go to the, let's go to the crop. Since we have SA here, SA, crop Birkin 35. I only have one Birkin 30 and it was sold. It was grabbed the minute I shown it, right? So this is the Birkin 35, okay? And that's how good the price is because it's a run for it price, all right? So this is going to be 90283976. 90283976. Let's see how much this is. $90283976. I want to see how crazy that is first. Right, so it's a Birkin 35 and it's a Porosus piece with gold hardware. Now this is again that magic window piece where you have to go and see what is it like in the lights. But I'm going to just show you here while Ning shows you the price. Shiny black Porosus. Shiny black Porosus. Porosus is the most expensive crocodile in the Hermès selection, right? So it has got in the center, every single scale has a little dot in the center. That is how you can take a how you can see it's a Porosus piece. So literally, when you spend that much money on it, right? The dots is there to show that it is the most expensive leather, the most expensive crocodile leather there is. Yes, it's a dream bag, really a dream. All right, so yes, it's at 31,000 pounds. All right, it's at 31,000 pounds, and it will come with its dust bag, lock key, and clochette. Right, 31,000 pounds. Now, generally, right, most of the crocodile bags are 50, closer to 50. So when you see a 31, it's actually a really good price. Now if I can bring it any further down, I would, right? But I'm not going to lowball myself. Now this is already a steal as it is, okay? And it's the classic specs, black with gold hardware. So you have got Porosus, you have got Alligator, right, which is exotic as well, but you know, it is, the price is is lower. And then you have your Niloticus with the two dots, right? That is the next level up. And then you have Porosus, which is the highest. Now Himalayan Birkin is a treatment, is a color. Okay, so Himalayan Birkin is the most expensive, right? But it is still made of Niloticus, crocodile Niloticus. Okay, if you get what I mean, it's just a treatment method. So most of the time you see a lot of Himalayan crocs using Niloticus, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that is a colorway, right? But leathers wise, Porosus is up there. All right, so this literally starting with a 3 is crazy. And these are some of the pieces, right? The exotic pieces. These are some of the pieces that only when I'm here, I can bring it out, right? Because if not, Japan doesn't ship it out. You cannot ship it out of Japan at all. It's to be kept like a local sale. So it's either you come here and collect it yourself, or you have to wait for me to, somebody like me who is traveling in and out, to take it out for you. All right, so having said that, I'm going to give you another piece. This one, I can tell, like you can see, look at the dots on the scale. You can see it's also a Porosus piece. Now, this is going to be 90280382. 90280382. Right? So it's unmistakable, as in, you know, the scale-wise, the dots, it's really unmistakable. So this one, for sure, you can see, look at the dots. Look at the dots. So the dots here, you can see it is definitely, without a doubt, without even opening the bag to see the blinds, the stamp, you can tell that this is a Porosus piece. Right, I'm not sure, but if you're spending that money, you might as well like spend it on something that you can actually see. Like, I can see the dots. I know, people know, oh, she's carrying a Porosus crocodile bag. And everybody knows that that is on the top of the list. Okay, so Ning, can you please check the vendor? Please change the vendor. Yeah. Change the location as well. And I am going to give you the price, okay? Get ready. This is going to be a normal leather price, okay? A normal leather price. Thank you, SA. That's my pleasure. So the normal leather price for a Birkin 35, okay? How much do you think you can get brand new Birkin 35s resale? Now, you guys have watched some of my, I hope, you guys have watched some of my brand new Hermès shows. You know that even for a Birkin 35, right, even for a Birkin 35, brand new, it is, Birkin 35 brand new is around like 20,000+ pounds, right? And this, you're getting a crocodile Porosus at, ready, 23,900 pounds. 23,900 pounds. This is literally the best price, like the lowest price crocodile I've ever seen. Even if it's a pre-love, even if it's a vintage, it is still an insane price, right? For a Porosus piece, full crocodile. I mean, this price, I can't even get a touch Birkin. I cannot get a touch Birkin at this price, right? And this will only be available when I am here, because nobody else can take it out, right? And it requires special handling, okay? You cannot ship it out. It is that good, right? 23,900 pounds. And this is a house orange, right? House orange piece. Now, house orange is, again, like I said, every time you want to think of a house orange piece, you know that Hermès will never let this color fail, which means that 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road, as long as Hermès is still standing, the house orange will stand. Okay, so these are some of the colors that you can safely get, because your black, your orange, for the pop colors, okay, only the orange, right? You have got the black, the Etude, the Etan, the black Etude, Etan gold, top 4, will not fail. SA, do you get that tingling feeling? you get that tingling feeling in your spine. It's like, oh my god, a crocodile process that I can finally get on board with. Okay, I'm gonna show you, okay? I'm gonna show you how this looks like. Now, there is literally no cracking, no dryness. You can actually see it in between the lines. Right, you can actually see in between the lines. There are no cracking, no dryness. The dots is pronounced, which is fantastic. The dots is what I use, what I love to see on a good piece of porous leather. Right, so this is going to be your shiny porous. Now I'm telling you, if you are worried, don't be worried about the shininess. Shininess, if that's a word, right? So it can easily be polished, right? So Hermès actually uses agate leather, agate stone to polish their leathers, their shiny crocodile pieces. So it is not like it's a coating, you know what I'm saying? If it's a coating, you cannot re-coat it, because just like painting your nails, you know that if you put a top coat and then 2 days later you put another top coat, what's going to happen? Right, it's going to flake. All right, so Hermès is I mean, it's great in such a way that they do not have like a enamel coating over the bag. It is literally, I'm sorry, I'm just going to go somewhere else, okay? So it is not an enamel coating, so literally it's polished, so you know you will never have that kind of like a bubbling, peeling, etc, etc. So the front and the back is all perfect. So SA, we're going to the corners, okay? We're going to the corners. Corner 1. All right, I think this one needs a little bit of a wipe. This is corner 1. Corner 2. All right, the base is good, like as in there are no watermarks on the base, no nothing, right? No marks, etc. So corner 3. It stopped cracking, so all in all, right, a good spa trip would actually help with the corners. Corner 4. All right, it's not like badly scarred, it's just that it has got a little bit of dirt on it. Okay, as you can see, as I'm wiping, can you see that it's lightening? Okay. Right, so hardware wise, stickers on, let's take a look. Right, I mean, it's such a steal, 23,900 pounds for a porous leather piece. Porous, it is almost unheard of. If you like the color orange, do it. Right, so I'm going to open this up. Now, most of the time, right, the next thing we need to check for is discoloration. Right, so you can see that there are no two tones, right? No two tones, because most of the time when people keep their bags, is the flap over the Birkin. So sometimes, right, if it is not well kept, you can actually see that there will be a mark over the flap area. But this is actually perfect. So look, corners wise, all good. See? Okay, so no discoloration anywhere. And oh my god, this carat sign is everything. Alright, so if you are going to take the plunge on your very first, maybe exotic piece, right, this orange is a steal. 23,900 pounds. Alright, and since we are talking about orange, SA, if you have any more questions, just let me know. Right, I'm sorry, I am going to show you. Let me just check what's the stamp, okay? I realize I have not told you the age of it. All right, so the stamp for this is G in a square. G in a square. 2000 and 1990 something. No, 2003. I'm sorry. 2003. It's a 2003 piece. Now, if you are thinking about orange, right, and also an exotic piece with a slightly friendlier price tag, right, still exotic, right, this is orange with gold hardware, right, the orange color for the ostrich is called tangerine. Like, there is a different color system for this. All right, so this is 90280697, 90280697. Oh, amazing. Yes. Hi SG. I am sorry, I'm not sure which ring. I do have to check. I don't have everything with me now, okay, because I'm in the Hermès room. Can you help me to check, please? Can you help me check? 9022 6466. Yes. Can I see? Can I see which ring you have? Can you see? No, it's okay. Yeah. All right. I see if we can find it. Okay. Yes. Okay. So Ning, thank you for pinning that up. 18,995 pounds. Right, is what it says. Okay. Now today, since this is going to be one of those bags that I have to bring it out, we only have one chance with it. Okay. Chances are nobody else can bring it out. All right, so I'm gonna make an executive decision, right, and this will be available for you as long as I'm here, right, for 13,900 pounds. 13,900 pounds. 9022 6466. Is there any what ring is there, SG? We can't seem to find it. Is it do you have the ring? No, right? Yeah. It's a Cartier. Oh, it's a Cartier love ring. 9022 6466.
Okay, love ring?
Yes. Okay. Can you check the SKU?
Check.
Yes. I give you the SKU again. Is it the wrong SKU?
SKU?
Yes. 9022 6466. Yes, this one. Yes, thank you. I might not have it here. I'm not so sure, right? Did you see it on our website? Let us check, okay? Because now our stock is literally everywhere. It could be in Dubai. But let's check, okay? Let's check. Right, so 39. Right, 13,900 pounds. 13,900 pounds for this. 18,496 US dollars. This is not an exotic price. Okay? So if you think that, you want an exotic leather piece, something that doesn't need cites, right, and definitely an interesting piece, then this is the one. Can you imagine a workhorse bag that is a ostrich leather piece? All right, so this is going to be that special price for you guys since it's a Birkin show, right? And I am going to do some great neutral pieces, okay? Great neutral pieces, right? And I'm going to show you this one, which is a trench. This is one of my favorite colors, right? Because it is a great beigey neutral that is a little bit lighter, Okay, like it has a very, again, that dusty feel, a little bit of gray undertone that I love so much. This is going to be 90287721. 90287721. 90287721. This is the very coveted trench piece. Now, this one is at a very good price. I do have a 30 that is higher, of course. Birkin 30s are always a little bit higher in price, right? But at least you get a choice, right? At least you get a choice. So you get a Birkin 30 and you get a Birkin 30 and a 35, okay? So this is going to be at £10,990. Not here. Sold out?
Yes.
Okay, it's sorry, SG is sold out. Is it on our website? It's sold out. So if Ning, can you check that SKU? If it's still available, can you draft it, please? Because let's not put something that is sold up online, right? That one SG is sold out. Okay, it's no longer available. Sold out on their website. Yes. Sorry, I scared of cold. So cold for me. All right, so I wanted to show you guys a trench with gold hardware and palladium hardware. Yes, I'm so sorry. No problem at all. All right, so this is going to be your trench with gold and trench with palladium. Now I wanted you guys to see the difference between the color and the gold hardware and the silver against gold and silver hardware. So trench, right, trench to me is one color that is perfect with gold hardware. I'm not sure what you guys think. I give you some opinion, but there are some colors that are good with palladium and some colors that are just perfect with gold. I'm a palladium hardware girl, but somehow for trench I like it with gold hardware. Okay, so this one is a really good price piece, a trench Birkin 35 at 10,000, I think 10,800 pounds, right? Now remember, trench usually goes for a little bit higher, so to get it at like just above 10 is a really good deal for a trench piece with gold hardware. And this one is in Togo, so everybody loves a good Togo piece. Now, this color on the other hand, the green asphalt or this kind of grayish color, some of the grayish color, goes perfectly with palladium hardware. Alright, so this is what I mean, right? Some of the colors, it's better with gold, some is better with palladium. So my idea or my takeaway is that don't get hung up on hardware itself. So there are some colors and some combinations that look better. So go with the flow, go with what you feel and what you like. So don't worry about, some people are like, oh, next time, right, if I want to resell gold hardware, it's worth more. I don't think so. Most important of all, there are some get the right combination, right? And especially something that you love. That's the most important. Don't worry too much about resale next time, because who knows, you love it so much that you might not want to sell it away ever. Okay, so talking about deals, this is another good deal piece, right? So this is going to be at your 8,800 pounds for a gold on gold, right? 8,800 pounds for a gold on gold. Now again, gold is a very special color. Gold, right? Gold looks actually good with palladium hardware as well. So gold is a very, very versatile color, right? But gold on gold is actually premium. Like everybody loves a good gold on gold. Every time we show a gold on gold, right, it always gets wows, right? So this is going to be 8,800 pounds for a 35 Courchevel leather, gold on gold hardware. Now, since we are talking about steels right here, there is one that is at 7,900 pounds, right? This is going to be at 7,900 pounds. So if you like a workhorse piece, right, there are some great pieces, right? There are some great pieces for you to choose from, right? So price point must be right, because if we are talking about workhorse bags, you want something that, you know, with the price range that you don't feel so scared or worried about using it, and that you would really use it. That is how you make cost per wear low, right? So that, you know, it really lives up to its name, the workhorse bag. You gotta work it. Gotta whip that horse and make it work for you. Now these are the two that are great workhorse bags. Your Birkin 35, I have it in palladium hardware with blue jean. I also have blue jean with gold hardware. So literally you get choices, right? So 7,900 pounds, 7,900 pounds for your blue jeans, right? 8,800 pounds for your gold on gold. So Ning, I'm gonna let you pin this one up. 90264340. You do not need to change the price, you can just pin it up, right? 90264340. Gold on gold. This is going to be your ultimate workhorse bag for sure. All right. And of course we need gold, we need black with gold as well, and I also have black with gold, right? I also have a black with gold hardware. Alright, so I have two black with gold hardwares, and they are both at the same price. Alright, so that's gold on gold, black with gold, and gold on gold. And I'm going to give you the SKU for your steal of a Birkin. This is going to be 7,900 pounds. 7,900 pounds. This is your blue jean at 90286585. 90286585. Blue jean, Clemons, silver hardware, or palladium hardware, I'm sorry. Right? Blue jean, Clemons, palladium hardware. Alright, and again, I am going to show you guys this piece. Right, I'm going to have like 9,500 pounds for black with gold hardware pieces. 9,500 pounds black with gold hardware pieces. Now these pieces, right, deserves some attention, right? Because these are not these are special leathers. What do I mean by special leathers? They are leathers that actually, right, discontinued. You don't see these leathers anymore. So literally this is what the library has to offer. Let's take a look at them, right? So I have both black with gold, and I am going to get this blue jean. The old blue jean comes in Togo leather too. Hang on, yeah. Looks like Togo, but no, they have Courchevel, and they have Courchevel and they have Togo as well. Let me see. Clemons. This one is Clemons, but this looks very fine grain. So in the past, right, if you take a look at your Clemons, can you see the grain is very fine, almost look Togo like, right? Actually, right, old blue jean, the old blue jean, come to think of it, the old blue jean very seldom. I don't see Togo actually. I see a lot of Clemons and also Courchevel, right? But yes, there is Clemons for sure, not only Courchevel. So for blue jean, right, there are a lot of blue jean is one of their staple blues. In the past, there are not much choices for blues. You have like the older blue fronts, which is the pop of blue, but most of the blues are in blue jean. And blue jean actually has a very wide spectrum of colors, right? We have seen I have seen swift in blue jean as well. And very, very rarely, I have seen once, I think, like a box kind of blue jean. Okay, right? I'm not sure if it's box or Cadillac, but I've got a feeling it's box. Right, so blue jean has got a lot of different different leathers. All right, so these are my black with gold hardware with very interesting leather, which we only get to see here, right? So if you are looking for an Ardennes piece, we have a lot of Ardennes fans, right? Ardennes is a very versatile and very hardy leather, right? So what do I mean by that? So Ardennes, you can see that it has got these flatter grains, right? So it is a cross between your Epsom leather and your Togo leather, right? So it has graining of Togo, but sturdiness of Epsom. So can you imagine, like, this is a vintage bag, but look at that straight line. Right, these are lines that I sometimes don't see on like a literally newer bags. Okay, so you get that structure from Epsom leather, but you don't get that thinner leather. You can see how thick this is, right? And you don't get that. You also get that Togo graining. So literally, this is the best of both worlds. So you get the like I said, the hardiness and the scratch resistance of Togo, but you get that sturdiness of Epsom, which is why this is such a popular leather. And for today, if you're looking for your workhorse bag, this is going to be the ultimate workhorse piece at £9,500. Okay, so usually when I want to judge the thickness of leathers, right, I usually look here. Okay, usually when I want to judge thickness, I open this up and I look here. This part, right, will show you how thick the leather is. Okay, so you can see it's quite a thick leather. It's not the super thin, it's not the thinner ones like Epsom, right? So it's in between your Epsom and your Togo. Close to Togo kind of thickness. So you get a bag that is very easy to repair if there are any corner scuffings, etc. Right, and then we have this, which is the ultimate, one of the thickest leather that is in Hermès, right? The thicker it is, the hardier it is. Of course, it's going to be heavy, but I'm telling you that this is literally an indestructible leather. Can you guess what leather this is, guys? Judge from the lines. Can you guess what leather this is? Right? If this is not your first time joining me from this location, I'm going to give you guys a test. The OGs. Like, do you know what leather this is? As a test. Ning? After moderating so many shows, have you seen this leather? What do you think this leather is? Talk to me, ladies. I'm just trying to solicit some answers. Look at these. Look at the graining. Look at the lines. Niku! Niku? I have not seen that name before, but it is it Nikos? Is that you? But yes, it's Fjord. Congratulations. First try and somebody has gotten it. Right, so if you have been listening to my preaching, right, this is Fjord leather. Right, so you can see the grains are so much larger. So much larger. And it has got all these deeper lines. Congrats! You got it. I wish I can give you a prize, right? I wish I can give you a prize, but you get a good prize for this if you want it. Right, so you can see it is flatter and the graining is a little bit much larger, not just a little bit. Right, you can see the grain. Look and look. Okay, Fjord leather. So Fjord leather is one of the thickest leather that is in Hermès, right? Thickest. Literally the thickest leather there is, right? So it's being discontinued. So the pros about it is that it's basically indestructible. It is water resistant, waterproof, right? And it is very hardy because it's thick. So literally all the corner scarves or the corner wears are very easily buffed off or very easily repaired. Okay, so this is going to be a very hardy leather. But of course, it being the thickest leather, the cons is that it is a much heavier bag. It's a much heavier bag. So I want you to take a look at this. Can you see the difference now? Can you see the thickness? Okay, I'm going to put it side by side just to show you, okay? Look. Can you literally see the thickness of this line over here? Look at this. And then look at this. Okay? So you can literally see the difference in the thickness of the leather. Right, so it's going to be a thicker leather, which means that it is going to be much hardier. So it depends on what you want out of the bag. But these two are both heritage leathers that you will never get to see again. Right, they are already discontinued. So you are definitely getting a piece of Hermès history. All right, so that is the 25s that 35s that I have for you that are discontinued leather pieces, but they are definitely very, very hardy, right? Especially Ardens is a good in between. So generally, if you are telling me that, you know, unless you love the leather fjord, which there are fans, okay, I for one would love one piece because it is definitely a very not sought after, but it's a discontinued leather situation. So I would say this is very, very hardy, but I would get it in a smaller bag, right, because of the weight, right? But this one, if I got a choice and they are both at the same price, I think I will go for the Ardens because it is the greatest in between. Right, literally I get that hardiness of the Togo leather and I get that structure. Okay, so these are all going to be at £9,500. If you are still looking for that workhorse, don't miss out on this one. Right, so this is going to come with its dust bag lock key closet. Right, I'm taking out all the stuffings. Okay, I'm taking out all the stuffings just to show you, like, even though it's like a, how old is this bag? It's a square F, right? GEFG, year 2000. Okay, right? And can you imagine, after 20 over years, there's nothing inside the bag. Nothing, literally nothing inside the bag. I've taken out all the stuffings, but look at the lines, look at the structure, right? Like I said, right, if it's going to age like that, if it's going to, yeah, I mean, at this age, if it looks like that, it's not going to age anymore. Right, so if you're looking for that sturdy, hardy workhorse bag in a premium colorway, black with gold, then this one, I feel, this is when you take that plunge with this piece. Okay, ladies, now that is going to be my Ardens with Ardens workhorse piece with black with gold hardware. Right? It's amazing, isn't it, Rina? Amazing. Like, if I can age like that, it'll be perfect. Like, literally, the structure is so good. Like, there are some pieces that if you know, you know. If it looks like that right now, how much more can it age? After 20 over years, it still looks so good. It's not going to just suddenly collapse overnight, if you know what I'm saying, right? It's going to be a good piece. Right, so we have 35, so I've given you some 35 deals. I know, right? Ida, Ardens. Ardens forever. It's like such a good leather. I don't know why, right? I don't know why it is so, oh, sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why it is so, it's discontinued. SA, I'm sorry I didn't see your question, but yes, that's the Ardens leather. It is definitely a bag that is just amazing. Okay, right, so anyways, so that is the Ardens leather piece. And then I am going to go through some of the, I'm going to go through the 40, okay? 40. There is a steal of a 40. Now this is going to be at £7,500. £7,500. So if you're looking for a Birkin 40, this is a very, very good piece, right? This is 90274416. 90274416. right? And this is going to be a Birkin 40. So if you're looking for a bag like this, more or less, right, Birkin 40 is if you have a lot of things to carry, this can definitely, actually a 35 can already fit your laptop, right? But this bag is going to fit more than that, right? So for ladies, I generally would think that you would carry this for travel, right? Travel, put on top of your luggage, wheel it around. But of course, in the past, I used to use this and a shoulder Birkin for an everyday bag, and I tried to hook this onto my shoulder before, right, out of desperation, because sometimes you need that hands-free moment. So I know that it actually does fit on your shoulders, right, but it's not the most comfortable, but it does, right? And this is your Birkin 40, and for today it's going to be at 7,500 pounds, right? I only have 2 Birkin 40s left. It's this one, and it's going to be the one on the top, which is the Iris. Only 2 Birkin 40s. I do have a HAC black piece if you like as well, right? Birkin 40s, I have these 2 pieces available. So most of the time, like sometimes I get requests for Birkin 40s, but I don't get them enough, especially in Singapore, right? So in Singapore, we do get some 40, but very, very little. 35 is the biggest that we usually get. So over here, we do get a good selection. So if you are looking, these are the ones. Right, so I have gone through quite a fair bit, guys. Is there anything you want me to show you? Any particular size? Anything you want to recap? Right, any last views of this insane crocodile deals? Right, I have the orange and I have the black, both at really good prices for crocodile, like normal leather prices for crocodile bags, which are always close to that 50,000 pound mark, depending on the specs. Okay, so I have got Gillies and a Color Matic, but since Gillies looks like the popular choice of the day, right, I am going to go with the Gillies piece, right? So the Gillies has all these details, like the broke details, very much like your shoes, like the broke shoes, right? And this is just a brilliant way of showcasing, right, craftsmanship on a Birkin, right? So far, right, after this piece, we don't see after this season, we don't really see the repeat of Gillies. So far, it has not been repeated yet. So it means that there is still a chance for you to grab this piece and wait for it to be repeated, and pricing will definitely just rise, right? It's always good when I love it when Hermès, either way, if it gets repeated, prices also rise, because suddenly all the brand new pieces are up here, and if you get the vintage pieces, right, you get really good prices for it, and then prices will move up, right, if it's repeated. But if it's not repeated and it becomes like hard to get, the prices will also rise. So all in all, right, there is the trajectory looks good. Okay, so far it has been good to us. So over here, this Gillies piece is your white with grey pearl, right? This combination, if you like something a little bit more soothing, not too contrasting, right, this is perfect. I know, right, Rena? And at that point of time, Rena, I can't remember, but if I'm not wrong, right, remember the tour, that was about the same time, about that time when you bought your ostrich. Do you remember when you bought your ostrich that time? Right, we had Tour Kellys, so many Tour Kellys, right, and they are all around that 7,000 plus pound mark, right? And everybody's like, oh, it's vintage, I'm not so sure, right? And right now, suddenly, when the newer ones came out, 9,000 plus pound is the lowest that we can see for the Tour Kellys, 9,000 plus. So suddenly, you are up by 2,000 pounds. Okay, so that's how it goes. And if there are no newer Tour Kellys around, right, then suddenly you can't find them, and then the price will rise again. Yes, you didn't get one, but you got a great one. That bag, that agate Kelly that you got is insane. We have Nikos. Oh, I missed that comment. Hello, Nikos. Thank you for joining me. Is there anything that you want to get? Can we what do you call that? Can we actually get the a Birkin 40 for you? No, we cannot get a Birkin 40 for you, but can I match you with the Birkin 40? Suddenly I forget that right word. Right, the Birkin 40, how about that? Do you want one? We only have two. Red or purple? Or I can get you a HAC black with gold hardware. Hi JS. The Gillies leather combo. The Gillies leather combo is Swift. Okay, it is a Swift leather piece. Right, Swift leather. Right, so we have gris pearl over here, and then we have white. Right, combination for this is very, very soothing. And one thing about this piece is that the condition is amazing. It really doesn't look like it has been used at all. Right, the corners are perfect. There is not even a single stain on the white parts or the white area. Right, the handles are oh so perfect. Look at the color, look at the condition. There are no scuffings to the corners. The base is perfect. The base is perfection as well. So I'm going to tell you that, you know, all in all, don't need to worry about the condition. The price is good enough, okay? So I'm going to just, this is a Q stamp piece all around this era for Gillies. 90279739. 90279739. Okay, so 90279739. This is going to be your Gillies white with gris pearl. Right, I just wanted to see what price it was up at and what kind of craziness I can do for you with Nikos watching. Ning, did you get the SKU for that? Right, it's going to be 90276739. All right, so this was at 14,995 pounds, right? 14,995 pounds. For this piece today, I'm going to take 3,000 pounds off. I'm just doing my math to make sure that I'm right. Okay, I'm gonna take 3,000 pounds off for you. This morning we sent an invoice out for the Gillies 35. That is not here anymore, right? Kept aside for Shruti. So feel like today is a Gillies day. Okay, and this combination, this is going to be 11,900 pounds, right? 11,995 pounds, and it is going to be a pristine condition piece. All the seals are on, right? All the seals are on, and there are no corner wears like I've shown you, but if you want me to show you close up again, I will. But anybody interested in it at all, okay, let me know. Right, I'm going to take the time to open this up and show you the lock set and the interesting details that are inside. All right, so this bag, right, honestly is in such a good condition. Such a good condition. Okay, so this is going to come with its lock key and clochette. Right. How cute. Look. JS, the black croc, right, is 31,000 pounds. Okay, 31,000 pounds. Do you have a good offer for me? Do you have a good close offer for me? Right, remember, you cannot ship this out of the country. So literally, even if you want it, right, even if you want to get it online, you see it online, but you can't get it. All right, you can't get it to you. You can't get it shipped to you. So the black croc, 35. right? So the black croc 35. What kind of deal? Do you have any close offer for me? All right, so this comes with all these details. You can see the broke details on the lock as well, right? And then you get that cute little pom-pom at the end, the tassel, cute little tassel at the end. So this one, you can see the details that goes into it, right? Shows you how much love goes into this bag. 25,000 pounds. That is that is a lot of off. Okay, so let me just see the price. Okay, hang on, yeah. Calculate it for you. I don't think I can do it, but you know, it's worth calculating. Let's take a look. Okay, JS, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to say I can't. I literally can't. Right? The closest that I can go is to make it 29,2995. So it's almost like 1,000 pounds off. That's all I can do. Right? Literally, after the duties and everything, right, to get it to you, we need a courier. We need a courier to get it to you. Like literally, this is not a bag that is easy to get in and out of countries, right? Shipping. Okay, not to say that when you carry it out it's difficult. Okay, when you're using it, it's fine, right? But the taxes on this is already a lot. Okay, so I'm sorry, I can't meet that price, but I can take 1,000 pounds off, right? And it is a porosus piece, which means that you are paying way below. It's actually below retail. Okay, below retail price, not resale, retail. Okay, no CITES. Doesn't have CITES. So usually all these pieces, right, all these vintage pieces, JS, right, will not have their CITES. The CITES will have been long expired. Okay, so CITES does have their validity, and at this age, it is already invalid. Like as in, the CITES is already expired. So you can reapply. You can reapply for the CITES. Okay, you can reapply for your CITES. So this is a 2001 piece. 2001. Okay, 2001 piece. All right, so that's that. Right, so ladies, for those of you who have just joined us, I know that there are a few new ins that I need to show. 12,995, right? I cannot reiterate this enough because we don't get any more good Kelly pochettes. Everybody is snapping out the Kelly pochettes. So if you're looking for a good deal on a Kelly pochette, great color, fantastic condition as you can see, right? Glycine is the color. Swift leather, so this is going to be at 12,995. Like I made it, although it's a new in, I made it the same price as all the other Kelly pochettes around, although the color is just amazing. Okay, glycine. This is also one of the colors that goes perfectly well with palladium hardware. Okay, makes it look a little bit more soothing. All right, and another new ins that is going to be hot, right, because we don't usually get it here, is this. Do you have any dark brown or brulee Birkins? I have gold, but I don't have dark brown. I have a dark brown Kelly, but dark browns, right, generally are a little bit more difficult to find in the resale market, and they are priced a little bit higher. I'm going to show you some, okay? So for those of you who have just joined us, we have this one, which is the Yucca Like New Kelly 20. It is going to be at your £19,500. £19,500. Kelly 20. Hot size, right? And a color that you don't usually see. Now, if we are talking about brown, right? Just for example, hang on, yeah, I'm just looking around. Okay, so for example, right, brown, I'm going to show you a few brown options. Okay, so I don't have any more dark browns. I have this one, which is your Rouge Ash. Rouge Ash, right, is like dark brown mixed together with red, like a Bordeaux or burgundy red. Okay, so burgundy red plus brown. That's why Rouge Ash is a very, very popular color when it comes to the kind of brownish red colors, right? So Rouge Ash is literally Rouge Hermès. So this is a great combination of it. If you want to consider brown, you can consider this one, right? But if we are talking about brown, I don't have a brown Birkin with me right now, but just an example, right? A brown Kelly like this, right? This one is your dark, like a chocolate brown, okay? This is going to be your Ecorse, which is a dark brown with gray undertone, right? Dark brown with gray undertone is a Kelly 25, right? It's a Kelly 25. And this one, right, just a ballpark figure, this will have to be around your £18,000 mark. This will have to be around your £18,000 mark. Okay, and if we were to compare with all your other, even Kelly 25s, all your other Kelly 25s can cost about 2,000, right? £2,000 lower. So generally these dark browns go for a little bit more, right? Because it's a harder color to see in the resale market. Don't usually see them around. Like sometimes you get that random chocolate brown piece, but they hold their value pretty well. Okay, like this one is a chocolate brown piece, right? And then we have a vintage brown Kelly right here that she has found, right? So this is Havane, which is your dark chocolate brown, right? Havane, dark chocolate brown, Kelly 28. So this is a vintage piece, right? Vintage piece, but I'm going to tell you, right, the price is going to be very, very similar to a newer color piece. So for example, this one will have to be like at your 9,900. Okay, this is going to be at your £9,900 kind of mark, right? This is going to have to be at £9,900, that kind of the price range, right? So as compared to maybe say a orange, which we can get at say 7,995, right? Or other colors, right? So this actually, the dark brown and with gold will sit around the same range as your black with gold. Okay, black with gold, if that makes sense. All right, Vivian, right? So if you get to see a dark brown piece that you if you see a dark brown piece that is well priced, I would say go for it. But generally, Vivian, it will be around your black kind of price range. It will be higher than say your Bordeaux, your Rouge Ash, or let's say your blue jean. Okay, that kind of color, right? So this is the resale price for browns in general. Okay, right. So ladies, is there anything else that you want me to show you? Right, if not, then I'm just going to continue. Right, and 25 of you, those of you who have just joined, a warm welcome. Right, I have another 30 minutes with you guys, right? So let me know if there's anything, scroll through and let me know if there's anything you want to see. Sure, the gold on gold, okay, Vivian, I have to be honest with you, like I've told you over the phone that gold on gold, right, 8,800 pounds is almost the least that we can see it at. Okay, so this one at 8,800 pounds, this is literally the lowest that we can see it at. All right, so for example, it will never go on gold, will never go around that 7,000 pound range. Okay, so because of the colorway, it keeps its value. Right, so just like the gold on the chocolate brown, just like the black, right, all these staple colors, right, there is a certain resale value for them, right? They seldom hit, yeah, right, Rina? So they seldom reach below that threshold. Okay, and if it hits below that threshold, I'm going to tell you that it is going to be a bag that has got significant flaws. The last time we saw something, hello NT, good morning, you are awake, you are bright and early. So the last time that we saw something around this price range, that lower than this price range, I'm not sure if you guys remember. We had a Birkin 30 gold with palladium that had a broken strap. The strap here is broken. Literally, it's been glued back, right? Remember that one? That one actually hit the 6,000 plus or 7,000 pound mark, right? That one hit the 7,000 pound mark, but that is a very, very big, right? Remember, that one has got a very, very big defect. And to me, right, I think it's very hard to, it cannot be repaired. So to me, that's a big minus point. So usually if it hits below this 8,000 plus threshold, right, it's going to have significant flaws. It's going to have something like maybe really bad corners or something. So you will have to decide, right, if that is acceptable to you. It probably needs some spa help, right? But something like this is as good as it gets. Like as in it's still excellent in condition, right? All in all, generally a good 8.5 to 9 out of 10 points, right? Then it's always going to be lowest possible is that 8,000 plus pound mark. Anything lower, your alarm bells should be ringing. It should tell you that, okay, maybe there is something wrong with that bag. Okay, so anyways, that is that. So 7,000 plus pound is a certain kind of colorway, but even then 7,009, this would be a steal as well, right? Not that now is the best time for you to buy, like I said, so prices are a little bit softer, a little bit lower right now, right? But after that, market will adjust itself again when the economy is doing a little bit better, and then you will see, I can tell you that gold will be back to that 9,000 plus pound mark, and then this one will be the 8 plus. So plus minus is going to be around here. All right. Okay, so ladies, I am going to show you this. I'm going to spend some time on this, right? So it is a Birkin day. So what is a Birkin day without our suede Birkin? So this is going to be your doubly Birkin. Just look at how luxurious it looks. This is literally a color changing piece. Like you want to see gradation, right? This one is perfect. So this is going to be your rare doubly piece. All right, so well, Vivian, if you have any more questions for me, let me know. If you want to if you're okay with a certain price range that you want to find, then you might have to compromise on, say, the color or the leather, etc. Right? So prioritize it. See what you would like to have. Okay, so what are your top priorities? Right, so this is your suede or your doubly 25. Right, so there are very, very little of these pieces around in the market, simply because at that point of time when the doubly is out, there are very little 25s. We have a lot of 35s, 30s at that point of time, but no 25s. Okay, having said that, right, it doesn't mean that a doubly 35 or a doubly 30 is easy to find. All right, it is still not easy to find, I'm telling you, right? But a 25 even more so. Okay, let me go into the like here. I think it's the best place for us to see the details on this. This is a very beautiful, this is red, okay? I know it looks pinkish, right? But the official color is red. Right, it's rouge. Ah, I see. Okay, so you want to go gold on gold that is a little bit younger. Okay, Vivian, then that is possible. Okay, there might be a time when you can find that. Because but it will still be around, I mean, on a good day, it'll still be around the 8,000, 9,000 pound mark, 8,000 plus to 9,000 pound mark, but younger. Okay, sure, got the brief. Okay, we can try that, but might have to wait on it. Sure. Right, so over here, this is the doubly. I know it has got its smiley line. Now, again, this line is from your rocking cadena. So the moral of the story is, ladies, I know you love the look, I know you love how the cadena looks hanging here, but please do not hang your cadenas here, right? Because in the long run, this will happen no matter how careful you are. This will happen unless, you know, it's going to be like the kind of situation where it is, you know what, it's my Birkin, I love it, right? And I'm going to just use it and enjoy it. Then I want it to look whatever I want it to look, then okay. But generally, do not put your cadena here. Hi, Sally. Of course, you can see the gold on gold Birkin. Let's go back there and take a look at it. But, I mean, just wanted to show you guys how beautiful this piece is. And if you are thinking of that doubly piece, I think this piece is really well priced for a doubly 25. Okay? Just put it here first. Ooh, sorry. Blood is rushing to my head. Okay, so I'm going to show you the 35 Sally. Sorry, can you? Yeah. Not up, down. Yes. It's in my eye. I'm sorry, and you guys can't see the colors carefully. All right, Sally, I'm going to go through the 35 with you, and this is going to be thank you so much. All right, so this is going to be your Z in a circle. Just now we were saying 2003, right? It's Courchevel. Yes, it's the Courchevel piece. You are right, Sally. So I think this is 2003, right? So it's a Courchevel leather piece, almost like your Epsom leather, but it's the predecessor of Epsom. So Sally, you can see the sheen on the Courchevel, right? So all in all, I'm going to show you the condition. Okay, so you can see a little bit of the faint smiley line kind of shadow, right? But not very obvious. Okay, so you have got the gold on gold hardware, like hairline scratches on the hardware, nothing major, right? So this one has got good corners. 1, 2, okay, 3, and 4. So all in all, this one is this piece is in quite a good condition. Like it can actually make it for that 9 out of 10 kind of mark, right? Besides that little bit of a smile line shadow, right? If it's acceptable to you, the front, the back, the interior of the bag is actually in good condition. And like I said, if it's a 20-plus-year-old bag, and if it's going to stay this way, it's not going to age any much more. All right, so I will always say that it's not like it's going to age suddenly overnight and start slouching and collapsing. I mean, it has survived 20 plus years looking like this. It is going to be like this. Okay, look, it actually etched very well. You can see that there are no, the structure is perfect. The piping is still straight, right? No creasing or warping, right? I would say that this one is a steal with this kind of condition and this combination at 8,800 pounds. 8,800 pounds. All right. So with this combination, this is one of the most asked for and most sought after, one of them, the most sought after combination. So you have gold on gold, black on gold, and then you have got your Itoub Itan. These are the top 4 pieces that are always asked for. Like you go into Hermès, you listen to what people are saying, and then you walk around. Usually you have these, a lot of people are asking for these colors depending on the type of, the style of the bag might change, but the colors are basically there. Everybody wants one of these, right? So that's why they are touted as the top 4 combinations for Hermès, right? Interior is good as well. So all in all, this is one piece that if you are looking for a everyday piece and a workhorse, this is going to be good, right? So I love, actually, I really like gold more than I like a black bag, right? Because I feel like gold is an interesting neutral. So especially when I'm always in black, right? No problem, Sally. I'm always in I'm always in monochromatic colors, right? So a gold will be a very good, like a pop of color, right? Although it's not exactly color like poppy, or a pop, but I would still think it's a good contrast to to my wardrobe. So if you are like me, if you usually are in black, white, right, gold or tan color is the best way for you to accessorize. You find that it gives you a very chic look, right? It actually draws attention to the bag without dulling everything out, or without seeming without being lost in the black, right? So imagine if I carry a black bag, like a black Birkin 30, it's going to give a very different feel, right? So suddenly it's you don't know where to look. Like, do I concentrate on the bag? Do I concentrate on the outfit, right? But when I carry a gold, a 10 or a gold piece, suddenly it's like everything is, wow, put together. Okay? Right? What do you guys think? So gold on gold, or a gold bag is actually a good addition to your wardrobe. But if not, right, this is also another color that I love. That is the Natural. Natural is also one of my top favorite, right? Natural is a little bit less a little bit less brownie, a little bit less brownish, okay? A little bit less brownish, more towards the gray, right? So if you don't like brown, or you think that, you know, you want something that looks a little bit younger, a little bit more a little bit brighter, then Natural is a good color for you, okay? So you can see the difference, right? This one tends to give you a bit of a younger feel, right? But that one is great classic that you will never go wrong with, right? So choose your neutral, work with it. But I must say, everybody needs a black piece, right? No matter how much I love gold, everybody needs a black piece. So my gold is I haven't sold my gold yet. My gold on gold is actually a Constance piece, right? The gold on gold that I kept is a Constance piece. And I really love that one too. So talking about that, right, I'm going to show you guys, I know it's not a Birkin, but I'm going to show you guys a Constance. Now, if you want this kind of feel, right, if you want this kind of feel like a Kelly pochette, 12,995, by the way, you can see how I'm subtly just putting thoughts in, right? 12,995 for a glycine Kelly pochette that is like the hottest bag right now. Everybody wants a Kelly pochette. Every week, right, I get requests asking if I have any Kelly pochettes, right? So there you go. I have a glycine, which is an interesting color but very wearable as well. 12,995. Now if you want something like that gives you that feel without that price tag, I'm telling you, this is one that you should really think about. Right, Ning, you have pinned this phrase up like 3 times already, 3-4 times. Oh yes, I did, because I really feel like, you know, remember the first show I was saying 13,200 pounds, but if there's anybody interested, I'm willing to see what I can do and do a little something. I know it's not much, right? I know it's not much, but that is honestly the best that I can do. Rena, this trip, right? I think Rena is waiting for jewelry. But Rena walked away with a bag. And Rena walked away with a jacket. So all she needs now is accessories. Am I right, Rena? If you're still here. If you're still here, Rena, am I right? So Rena walked away with a bag. She got herself a lovely tweed jacket. So all she needs right now is accessories to match. I've got a feeling, don't tell me, it might be a ruby. I don't know, ruby. You have gotten a sapphire pair of earrings from me, right? Maybe you need a ruby pair of earrings. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, Auntie, if you're considering the Kelly pochette, 12,995. Right? New in, and I've already done you a good price. So anyways, this piece, did a 3 sell. Which 12? Do we have a 12 piece? You mean the Kelly? You mean I didn't get the new in, but yes, there is a new piece. You mean on Hermès website, right? The B30 gray. Yes, I think so, but I didn't sell it. I think it's sold on the website. Birkin 30 gray 12. 30 gray with this. I didn't see it already. Yeah. Gray. I think it's gone. Can I see the Prada tote shoulder leather bag? Angel, I'm sorry, I don't have the Pradas anymore. All right. Today is only Hermès, but the multi brands have already gone back to the warehouse, right? So I can't show you that Prada tote. I'm very sorry, Angel. The blue jean as well. Sally, sure, of course. I'm going to show that to you. But I'm going to find the gray. If it's still here, I didn't see it recently, like this few days. So probably gone. A B30 pink, sure, of course. All right, so this one, right, Sally? So Sally, this is in your Clermont's leather, right? And it is a blue jean piece. Now, let me just take a quick look at the condition so that I can point out to you if there is anything, okay? So corners wise is all good, right? And where else do I need to show you? Okay, so the only thing is probably hairline scratches on the hardware. Now this one has got a little bit of marks on the hardware. Yeah, Angel, I'm sorry, that piece, right, was a one-off for one of the multi-brand show. But if you want it, let me know which one. Send me a message. I'm going to get Ning to pin up my WhatsApp. If there is a view that you want to see, I will send it to you. But right now I don't have access to the bags, which was why I couldn't I cannot show it to you. But JS, stay with me. I do have the perfect pink bag for you, right? Thank you so much, Ning. So Sally, 7,995, right? But this one has a little bit of wear on the, can you see scratches on the WhatsApp? Thank you, Angel. Right, so there are some wear on the hardware for this, right? But well, the price well makes up for it, right? So it is going to, that is the only flaw, okay? That is the only flaw that I can tell you. Okay, the flaw is going to be that hardware, right? But if you want, there is a palladium, there's a gold hardware piece as well, Courchevel. There's a Courchevel piece. If you want this, I can give it to you at the same price. This one has a little bit less wear on the hardware, right? Corners are good as well, all right, but it's with gold hardware. So Sally, I can offer this to you at the same price if you like, okay? I can offer this to you at the same price if you like, right? But this hardware is in better shape or better condition, right? So if you like gold hardware, this is a great piece to have, right? So this one also has no corner wear. So if you like it, if you're thinking about the blue jean, right, and gold hardware is a bonus actually. Right, I'm going to tell you why, because vintage wise, right, in the past, blue jean mostly comes in palladium hardware, right? It was only later on that Hermès, due to the popularity of gold hardware, Hermès decided that, okay, let's do some with gold hardware, but generally, most of them come with palladium hardware. So therefore, in the resale market, it is the supply. The supply is very little of gold hardware. So that's why the demand for them is higher. So if you like, no, Birkin. Birkin? Yes. Yes, no problem. Right, so this I can give it to you at the same price. So Sally, think about it, £7,900, Courchevel. Okay? Courchevel. Alright, so I'm going to introduce you this pink Birkin. You prefer the gold hardware? Why not, Sally? I'm giving it to you at the same price. Although the gold hardware, actually the cost is higher, right? But if you like it, I can offer it to you at £7,900 if you check it out today. Now, alright, so if you want it and you want a close-up look at it, please say yes and I will do it for you, okay? I need the price to be changed, right? Because it is a higher price piece. Right, so JS, if you want a pink Birkin, I would say go for this one. Okay? If you want a pink Birkin, I would say go for this one, right? Because this one has got a good price tag, good color, right? And rose Tyrian, candy color with rubies interior. So this is going to be £10,800 today, £10,800. Right, so JS, tell me if you are interested. But right now, Sally, we're going to make you a happy lady. Right, we're going to make you a very happy lady, hopefully. Right, I am going to show you. Is it sold out? The gray sold out? Is it sold? Sold. Gray. 2 days ago, there was a gray one. Is it sold? 2 days, yeah, like this, sold out.
No stock. This
already sold. Yesterday have.
Yesterday.
Look, yes, have.
Okay.
But I don't know where it is. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, I didn't see.
Okay. One more thing.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so Sally, let's take a look at it over here. All right, so here you go. This is the gold hardware piece, right? So the hardware over here is in a better condition than the other piece, right? I'm going to give you the SKU for this Ning so that you can pin up the details, right? So this is going to be 90287715, 90287715. Sold out? Okay. All right. No. Yeah. Okay. So over here, I'm going to show you the corners, okay? So these are the hardware. You can see that there are hairline scratches on the hardware, but it is much better than the palladium hardware piece. So corner 1, corner 2, okay, corner 3, corner 4. So there are no hardware scratches, okay? No hardware, no corner scuffings whatsoever, right? The next thing I'm going to show you is the back. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is the back, right? The back of the bag. There are no stains. You want to buy the gold as well? Oh, you mean the gold with gold, not the gold hardware. I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you meant that you wanted to get this gold hardware piece. All right. So if you want to get the gold piece, please run for it. It's a very, very good piece. Right. I'm going to show you close up, right, the details. Okay. I'm going to let Sally, I'm going to get, this is a steal, Sally. I'm so happy for you. If you get this, this will be a fantastic addition. Right, so as compared to the blue jean, yeah, this one is definitely in a good condition. Right, so you can see that there are no major scratches on the hardware. So, fantastic. All right, so you can't get it in your bag. All right, so Ning, this is 90264340. 90264340. 90264340. It's going to be at 8800. 8,800 pounds. So can you please change? Right? Right, so over here I'm going to show you corners. Corner 1, corner 2. Right, the corners are great. Right, corner 3, corner 4. Okay, no discoloration or marks to the back. Right, so Ning is going to pin the product card up. Right, Ning, trouble you to pin the product card up, and then you can check it out. Okay, you're getting yourself definitely one of the greatest combination. Right, so this is black with gold, gold with gold. They are always worth it. All right, so literally I have not seen any gold on gold at this kind of price range for a long time, right? And in such a condition, right? This is so good, isn't it, Rena? I know you have been oogling at it. Right, so this is going to come with a dust bag, your lock key clochette, right? So there is everything important is there: dust bag, lock key, clochette. All right, so Sally, if you're happy with what you see, you can go ahead and check it out. If you have any problems, please do let me know here, okay, so that we can help you. All right, so this is the gold. JS, are you still here? JS, right? JS, are you still here? Are you still here, JS? I feel like this one is a really good piece that if you are looking for a pink, this is the ultimate one. Why? Because it's a candy collection piece. That's one, right? Candy collection bag, and it has got dust bag, lock key, clochette. It is collectible. Yes. Yes. Oh yes, of course I can go out higher for you. I'm so sorry, JS. Alright, so this one is going to be the Rose Tyrian candy colored piece that I'm going to recommend to you. Right, I'm going to hold it up higher for you. Right, so there you go. It's like, look at the picture. Right, this is going to be your chic workhorse piece, everyday piece. Goes with denim, goes with workwear, right? And you're going to look like someone who knows where she's going and what she's doing. Right, put together kind of look, right? And then you have this fun pop of color kind of situation. This is a candy collection piece, Rose Tiran, right? Rose Tiran. And Sally, is this okay? Right? Is this a view that is okay for you? 35, Courchevel, gold on gold. Right? So if you want me to put it like this for you, most of the time this is how we use it, right? So this is the look that you will get. JS, that is a Birkin 30. JS, Birkin 30. This is a 35, right? And then, there you go, Sally. So if you're happy with it, just click on the product card below. You can go ahead and check it out. We cover customs, duties, and shipping. Customs, duties, and shipping. Today's free shipping code is FreeShipSG. FreeShipSG. You can go ahead and check it out. Now I will need to go off really soon because I think there is a next show. But JS, this is a Birkin 30. It's a candy collection piece, which means that it is a collectible capsule collection that has got very fixed colors. And if you Google about candy collection JS, you will know that Rose Tiran comes up top. So when you Google, I know I did, okay? That's what I do during my free time, Google things, right? So if you Google, right? If you Google which is the most popular candy color for Hermès, this is going to come up, right? The Rose Tiran is going to be on the top of the list, right? And literally, this is one of the most sought after pieces, colorway. Sally, no customs, no import customs and duties, no shipping. Okay, so literally the price that you see is the price that you pay. Okay, Sally, not to worry. Right after you pay this £8,800, the bag is going to go straight to you, right? Without any without you needing to pay for anything else. Okay, right? So condition for this is actually very, very good. It does have a little bit, well, it's a pre-loved piece, so there will be a little bit of creasing, but that's about it. All right, JS, I'm going to just show you the condition. Okay, it's best if I were to take you down out, right? Because it's clearer than having to hold it up. All right, so I'm going to show you. All right, so Sally, go ahead. If there's any problems, we are here, right? So you can see condition, right? Usually I see the reflection. You'll be able to tell the scratches. So at most hairline, right? I'm just going to wipe it away. Right? Handle wise, also very good. You can see. Right, why am I looking at the handles is because sometimes when people hold it, discoloration, etc. But I'm showing you that there are none here. Okay, and this is the back. The back doesn't have any discoloration, right? No color transfer. All right, corners wise, good, right? Very structured, no major creasing, etc. Okay, so there is a little bit of mark here. Can you see? Here, corner 2. A little bit of a scuff mark. Corner 3. Corner 3 is okay. Corner 4. So over there, you might need well, it's very easy to spy it, but there is only one corner that has got a mark. Let me show you, right? There you go. Okay, JS. Right, other than that, the interior is good, right? It comes with its lock key clochette. The candy color actually moves on to the inside. So you have got Rose Tiran on the outside and rubies on the inside. So interior, you can see is a different color. Can you see? Rose Tiran and rubies. So the inside is a different color. So this is one of their most successful collection or collaboration because not collaboration, collection. They didn't collaborate with anybody, but you know what I mean, right? So this is one of their most successful collection because after that they had Verso, which is a pop of color on the inside and a slightly darker color on the outside. So this candy one is very, very well loved. Okay, ladies, I think I've got to go. Sally, are you okay? Do you have any questions or any trouble with the checkout? Let me know. Okay, Sally, are you here? Right, because I will have to give the time over to somebody. Is it boss? Is it the jewelry? Right, so tomorrow I'll be back with jewelry pieces, right? So I see. Okay, sure, of course. Of course, JS. This is a little bit close, I have to admit, yes. Alright, so condition-wise, it's perfect though. Alright, so let me know if there's anything else that catches your attention, JS. But in the meantime, I will have to love you and leave you guys because I think Sabrina is coming on. Right, so Sally, if you have any questions at all or any problems with the checkout, please WhatsApp me. Ning, would you mind pinning up my WhatsApp number? Right, before I say goodbye, so that in case Sally needs some help, at least she has my WhatsApp. Okay? Right. Thank you very much, Ning. All right, so ladies, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Tomorrow I'll be back at 1 p.m. my time, right, with jewelries, unsigned jewelry. Thank you so much, Ning. So if you are still here or if you are listening to us, Sally, let me know if you need help.